Agnieszka, I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. Yes, I've missed you terribly, Matthew. Oh, what a joy that you're here. Come on, don't keep me in suspense. Have you told your father? No, I haven't made up my mind. I know he won't agree. Yesterday I heard him telling Uncle Thomas that he's going to marry me off to some Mardan. Mardan? That's the Cage's youngest son. Yes, I won't let that happen. I'll kill that Mardan, and you'll still be mine. I want it with every cell of my girlish body. But if you kill him, I'll only be yours when and if you get out of prison. And that may not be soon. And I won't get caught. I'll kill Mardan, but I won't get caught. Because I love you, and they won't catch me. Got it? Because I can't imagine how you will drown in the arms of this Mardan. How his hand will grope your girlish body. How he'll fall on you and demand the impossible. And how often do you imagine this? You are a strange person after all. Even I didn't imagine such nastiness. Oh my god, who's here? I don't understand. The clock struck 10, and I saw at once that Dr. Mortimer and Sir Henry were already there. Sir Henry was about 30 years old, small in stature, stocky, strong. He gave the impression of being a very lively, healthy man. His expression seemed friendly to me. His brown eyes looked out boldly from under thick dark eyebrow. His brown sports suit and dark weather-beaten skin testified to the fact that this man was by no means a homebody or a softy. And at the same time, his calm confidence bearing betrayed him a true gentleman. I am not a softy. Watson, thank you for sharing your observation with us. Now let me introduce you. I am Dr. Watson. How do you like in London? Stupid English streets. Why are they so narrow? Come to us in New York and you will find out what streets should be like. I am Sir Henry. Very nice to meet you. That's how I imagined you. Thank you very much. Sit down. Well, Sir Henry, if I understand you correctly, something unusual happened to you when you arrived in London. Apparently someone played a joke on me. Because this morning I received this letter, if it deserves such attention. So, what have we here? If you suddenly decided to go for a walk in our marshes, we will rip you guts out. Got it, stinking goat? Stinking goat. But I don't attach much importance to this. Did anyone know that you were staying in the Wanda Hotel? No one did. I decided where to stay only after meeting Dr. Mortimer. But Dr. Mortimer himself was obviously staying there. No, I'm staying with my friends. So, someone is very interested in your movements. Watson, sit down, please. And what do you say now, Dr. Mortimer? Well, maybe the letter was sent by someone who is convinced that this story is real. What story? The one we discussed in the first episode. We'll tell you about it later. results, and he is not a sportsman. I just can't help but mark him with a memorable prize. Please catch up so I can give it to him. Here's the prize to you for speed. Great throw! And to you for accuracy. Look here. You see that this text is written by different pencils. Why do you think that? Are you hinting that the writer suffers from some kind of mental illness? Right. And maybe something else? But the first part of the sentence is cut and pasted, and the rest is written by hand. Huh, interesting. Watson, do you have a Morning Times? Yes, here it is. Thank you. Yes. So, 1 second. Oh, here it is. Listen. The summer heat has forced not only many city dwellers to go outside, but also wild geese that hang around the city ponds. If you suddenly decided to go for a walk, do not forget to take some crackers with you, because sometimes the geese get angry when they don't get a treat. I didn't bring any crackers. Surgery, do you have any? No, but I have bubble gum. I'll use it if necessary. As you see, Mr. Holmes, you don't have to worry about us. And I'd like to get back to our questions. But we weren't distracted. Pay attention to this part. If you suddenly decide to go for a walk, well, oh my God, yes, what a brilliant guess. Yes. Not only did you guess that these words were cut out of a newspaper, but you also accurately named the date. So, someone wrote this letter, but cutting it out with scissors? Exactly, with manicure scissors. But why then were other words written by hand? Because the author of the letter couldn't find them in the newspaper, since these words are comparatively rare, especially stinking goat. A very plausible explanation. But why with the different pencils? The writer wanted to cover his tracks. And if you read my brochure on handwriting distortion, you will know that if you write in different colors, it will be if you were writing with your left hand. Have you written such a brochure? Well, honestly, not yet. But after today I will write one. I'm sure that it will enrich the world of forensic science. Thank you, Watson. Perfectly. There was no surveillance. God, who do I have to walk with? Well, and has anything else unusual happened to you? I don't think so. Of course, my shoe went missing. Sir Henry, your shoe will be found. No, I understand that maybe it's customary for you here for one shoe to go missing. But in New York, both shoes are usually stolen at once. Have you lost one shoe? Yes, it will be found. You just put it somewhere. Yes, I understand, but he asks if there was anything unusual. Absolutely right. I'm interested in every little thing. Well, yesterday evening I put 2 out the door to be painted brown cream, and in the morning there was only one. Only one. Yes, that Belgian must have stolen it. I didn't like his sly mark from the start. But now, my friends, I ask you to keep your promise and explain to me what this conversation is leading to. Let's do it this way. You and Dr. Mortimer will go for a walk along Baker Street, and the doctor will tell you this story. And Watson and I, so as not to waste time, will discuss some consideration since we are already heard it all. Okay, good. So, in 20 minutes we will expect you back here. Make arrangements. Watson, quickly put on your shoes. Are we going somewhere? Yes, but the main thing is to be quiet. We will follow our guests unnoted at a distance. Why? Just watch, I have some ideas, okay? Watson, do you see that man in that mechanical carriage? I see him. He looks rather strange, especially his nose. Because of the fake nose. This man has changed his appearance to go unrecognizable. And he's done it quite skillfully. I don't recognize him at all. Really? Well, we'll correct this omission now and get to know him. Attention, we're carrying out a capture according to the Golden Eagle plan. Watson, you know what to do. Copy? By the way, what is the Golden Eagle plan? We grab him and drag him to us for interrogation. Copy. This is a police operation. Is it clear? You are all required to sign a non-disclosure agreement. Keep your mouth shut. Any questions? That's all. And stop standing there. Go! Who are you? Answer me. Oh my God, it's Barrymore. Hello, my friend. What are you doing here? Is that Barrymore? Yes, the butler of the Baskervilles. You may meet your new master, Sir Henry. But he was keeping an eye on Sir Henry. You've been following me? It's not what you think. And we don't think anything like that, except that you were following him. I just wanted to see the master. Huh, what's the rush? He would have come himself tomorrow. That's right. What's the joy in seeing Sir Henry so early? It's not some kind of pleasure to see you early. Unless, of course, he was plotting something against you. What? Are you plotting something against me? No, Sir Henry, that's not true. Then maybe it was he who wrote this letter. Right. Come on, confess. I didn't write it. Don't lie. Our ancestors lived together for centuries, and now you are plotting something against me. No. Then why did you write this? Answer. It wasn't me. What? Not you? We will check right now. Watson, give him the pencils. Give him the colored pencils. Let him write the same thing, and we'll compare. Let him write with colored pencils. But we don't have colored pencils. Vyacheslav took them with him to the university. Don't we have? Do you think you are lucky? But in detective work, there are many methods of identifying a criminal. Give him scissors, manicure scissors. Let him cut out bits from a newspaper. Let him cut them out, and we will compare. So, Barrymore, quickly cut out this piece from this newspaper, just like the one cut out here. I have established for certain that the person can be easily identified by the way he cuts with scissors. It's like a fingerprint. The same person always cuts, leaving unique marks. Huh. If there are so many ways to identify a criminal, then why are there so many anyway? That's because there is no harmony in the world. Watson, compare. Holmes, this is incredible. Absolute similarity. Let me see. Yes, undoubtedly the same hand. Here's a living example. Holmes, you're a genius. I don't like loud episodes. This is simply amazing. What a scoundrel you are. Well, the case is solved. Watson, call the police, and you are awaiting trial and the gallows. Wait, I'll tell you everything. You didn't let me say a word. Oh, you've started talking. Not bad. I call this method of interrogation many bad cops. It always works. Bravo, Holmes. And we haven't even started beating him yet. So, answer my questions without thinking. Have you come to keep an eye on Sir Henry? Yes, but my God, for centuries our ancestors lived under the same roof, and now this is the ending. Did you write this letter? Yes, I did. Oh, what a betrayal. If only your grandfather had seen this. Did you write it to prevent Sir Henry from coming to Devonshire? Yes, that's right. Wait a second. So maybe you are also the one who stole Sir Henry's boot. No, I didn't touch the boot. Sir, I see that we will have to beat him up after all. Watson, bring the knuckle duster. Holmes, haven't you written a brochure that a person can be identified by the way he steals shoes? That the same person always steals the shoes in the same way? Yes, I have. And that means it's time for another investigative experiment. Excellent. Okay, so, Sir Henry, put your boots there. And you, mister, please imagine that you are a thief and stealing boots. Take your time, get into character, and we'll see.
Stop. Back.
Bravo! What an expression! I saw something like this in the musical Chicago. Holmes, but it's not him. Watson, we see that it's not him. Barrymore stole both boots, and Sir Henry lost only one. The handwriting of the crime is not the same. Dude, you are a New Yorker. No, I'm from Devonshire. I wanted to say that. I remembered about last night. I got into some kind of trouble, and I have a lot to tell you, Holmes. Watson, you gave up these night stories a year ago. It's all coming back again? No, I wanted to say that I met a woman last night. She's from Devonshire. Her name is Sarah Schultz. Ah, well, that's different. I hope she's pretty. Well, how did it go? Oh, wait, Watson. Let's tell me everything this evening by the fireplace over a cup of hot sherry. You know that I'm interested in all the smallest details of such cases. Okay, but I meant, do you know Sarah Schultz? It seems so, but the thing is, that's exactly why I'm here. Sarah Schultz is a terrible, vicious woman. It's all because of her. It was she who brought Sir Charles to such a tragic end. Watson, just in case, see a venereologist. Okay, thank you. Nobody knows where she came from and how she found her way to Sir Charles' heart. But she began to occupy all his time, while trying not to advertise her relationship with him. But she did not come alone. You know, we live in a small town, essentially. Well, up to 1 or 2 million people. We all know each other. But now there are a lot of strangers in the city. And they came after her, I'm sure. They look like people, but somehow unpleasant. And gradually the city is covered by the wave of crime and corruption. And you know, it happens so unnoticed. It would seem that everything is fine, but suddenly an underground casino appears, or a den, or even a brothel, and you somehow imperceptibly get drawn into it. Then you lose something at roulette, then you buy something to shoot up, or pick up a street lady for a couple of nights. And it becomes a habit so quickly that you no longer consider it something unusual. And your life starts going downhill. And what's the problem? It's exactly the same in New York. Indeed, this situation hasn't surprised anyone for a long time. But we have it worse than other places. At first, I don't understand where this trouble came from. But then I made some conclusion and realized that it was all because of her. How did you figure that out? I compared it. She wasn't in town, and everything was fine. And then, here she showed up, and here you go. Yes, very deep conclusions. But I found confirmation of my words when a year ago, at a gala reception in Baskerville Hall that Sir Henry organized, all the ears of the noble families of our city gathered, and only then did I understand what an abyss we had fallen into. Today, we all feel an extraordinary inner uplift. Because today, all the best people of our city have finally gathered together. Not divided by quarrels and petty grievances. Today, we have discarded everything unnecessary. Because we have understood that only by uniting can we put this world on our... I mean, yours. Yes, yes. We must control the city as a whole! Yes, yes! And we will control it, because we know that the fastest income is obtained only through criminal means! Yeah, we know! Then why haven't we taken the entire criminal business into our own hands yet? The police are in our way, that's right! But we know how to solve this problem! Bring the police chief! Well, are you still stubborn? What do I see? You are all here. Our entire so-called elite is tied up in criminal connection. We are glad that at least before you die, you will understand everything. And the main thing is that all these years you have been receiving a salary in vain. Yes, you managed to deceive me, but I'm an ordinary, honest policeman. Maybe not the smartest, but I know what honor is. And as long as I live, I will never let you turn our city into a criminal dump. Remember that. And now you will have to kill me, because if do not, then tomorrow I will arrest you all, and you will get from 7 to 15 years in prison. What if we transfer you £1 million every month to your offshore accounts? Then I am in. Let him go. Congratulations, congratulations. Thank you, thank you. My mom always said that someday I would get lucky. That's how the criminal police were bribed. And she knows how to solve cases. £1 million a month. Damned corrupt official. That evening they raffled off all the profitable pieces of our city. And the dance go to Sir Fritz Schubert. And the regular dance go to me, please, to me, to John Dickinson. And the contraband goes to Alex Scott. The gambling business goes to the Perkinson family. The car thefts go to the Honorable Gryffindor. I looked at it and couldn't believe my eyes. Something terrible was happening right now. Something that was inevitably changing our lives. How could we have come to this? But I couldn't do anything. Sir Charles was as usual in some kind of borderline state and don't seem to react to anything. This is just some kind of bacchanalia. Yes, the world has changed. The darkness has come forever. We survive, but we don't care anymore. We have to take care of ourselves. We don't care about others. In fact, we are the living dead. We need to stop this somehow. Many are already thinking only about where to buy stolen goods, take something forbidden, or buy love for sale. That's why I want to ask Sir Henry, does he really want to move to our unfortunate lands? No, we are going today. I smell the real deal here. We'll accompany you, Sir Henry, and take responsibility for your safety. Oh, well, in that case, of course we can go. Oh, who is that? It's one of them! He heard everything! It's a police operation! I'm thinking, let's go in an open car. I want to get some air. Yes, that'll do.
Black crème all on my face, nothing's higher than my taste. Moro Paris on my skin, yellow carrots near my chin. These my clients, these my friends, my whole team is for the win.